Welcome to T-Boys TV. We're here for the FA Cup quarter-final predictions. Obviously, it won't be an overly long stream because there's obviously only 4 games to predict. And then I will be doing 2 other streams later on. Championship predictions, literally in under an hour. And then the Hatter Show at 7. So it's a bit of a mad one today. I can't lie. But no, obviously I love doing the YouTube. I love the interaction. Big up everyone that smashed the like before. It's actually got us quite high up in the FA Cup predictions. So hopefully, a lot of people view this. That would be boss. But yeah, obviously getting into the FA Cup games. Before I do that, I will go through some comments. Hanno says, hi, big up Hanno. I know he's currently live on this channel, so he might be having a little look in the background, but I don't know. He'll look back at it anyway. So, hello, mate. Obviously, Spencer saying hello to him and then hello to myself. Hello, mate. Hope you're well. But yeah, let's get into it. So, obviously, there's FA Cup fixtures, 4 fixtures, starting off tomorrow, 7:45. And that is Manchester City versus Burnley. I'd probably say on paper, it's probably the best game in the round due to the fact, it's the company derby, you could say as well. Obviously, Man City second in the league, taking on first in the championship in Burnley. Burnley, obviously, rarely lost this season, only lost twice in the league. Heavy defeat, one of them, though, to Sheffield United, 5-2. And then the other one was a defeat to Watford, unfortunately. But yeah, they lost in the cup as well to Manchester United. But again, no shame in that. Obviously, Manchester United doing very well this season. We have to be honest, despite a bit of a 7-up moment. But other than that, pretty much been good. This one's an interesting one. This one is a really interesting one. It is at the Etihad. I do think, in my opinion, City are the favourites to win the FA Cup. I think it will be them or Manchester United. More so City, to be honest. Obviously, I did do new predictions on my social medias yesterday after Arsenal got knocked out of the Europa League. I just still said United to win it, even if Arsenal were in it, because Arsenal don't really do great in Europe. But I said the teams that will win the cup competitions now, I think City win the FA Cup, United win the Europa League, and Arsenal win the league. That's what I reckon now of the remaining trophies. Champions League, I didn't do that because I don't think it'll be an English team. I think it'll be Real Madrid, probably. Real Madrid or Bayern. I think Napoli are dark horses, but I'd go Real Madrid, probably, to be honest. But yeah, this one's an interesting one. I do think Burnley will make it tough. I do think when Burnley go up next season, they will do very well this time. I think they might even do what Fulham are doing this season, or, for example, where they'll be up there. I really do think that, especially if Company stays. I really think they'll do well going into next season. Taking on Manchester City, who, like I said, are my favourites to win this. Like I said, I do think Burnley will make it a game, but I do think Man City will do this one. I'm going to go over 2-1, exactly what Spencer's gone with in the chat. I'm going to go over a 2-1 victory for Manchester City in this one. So yeah, that is my prediction for that one. Moving on to the next one, all championship encounter, Sheffield United taking on Blackburn Rovers. Now, this is an interesting one because for me, I look at it and think, who wants it more? Who wants to get, in a better position in the league to try and go up? Because they're both teams obviously fighting to go up. Sheffield United obviously trying to get second, which I believe they still will get second. Taking on Blackburn, who are obviously a team fighting for the playoffs. Who will want it more to try and get to a semi-final at Wembley? That's the big question in this one for me. So yeah, it's an interesting one. It really is. Blackburn have never actually beat Sheffield United away in the FA Cup. So that's interesting. And they have played quite a few times in the FA Cup as well. Sheffield United, their home crowd, they'll be there. I think they'll edge them on in this one, to be honest. As for a score prediction, I'm going to have another 2-1. This time 2-1 to Sheffield United. And what I will do at the end is get up my predictions so you can see them all in one. So yeah, moving on to the next game. Now, this is an interesting one, and people will say this is obviously the biggest mismatch because obviously the the leagues. And also Spencer said 2-0 to Sheffield United, so fair enough. Brighton versus Grimsby Town. Now, massive shout out to Grimsby Town, even though it did knock out Luton. But now, massive shout out to them for getting this far. You know, they are the first team in history in the FA Cup to eliminate 5 teams from a higher division, which is absolutely crazy, mate. Every single team they beat has been higher. But they are taking on Brighton, who obviously they did knock out a Premier League team, Grimsby, but that was Southampton, who I don't think will be a Premier League team for much longer. They will be a Championship team. But still credit to Grimsby, you know, they're in League Two, you know. They done brilliant. You know, even the draw they got at Luton, they were brilliant, to be honest. I can't lie. Their support was class. And they always bring good support. Well, they have throughout this tournament anyway. And yeah, but they are taking on Brighton, who, like I said, are much better, very good Premier League side. This one, for me, I think this is where it ends for Grimsby, unfortunately. But fair play to them. They've been absolutely brilliant this tournament. But yeah, I do think Brighton's quality will shine through. I expect Brighton to go fairly strong because it's a chance to get to a semi-final at Wembley. Don't be stupid because Grimsby will punish you, trust me. At Grimsby, they're one of them where this is really all they've got to play for because in the league, they're sitting mid-table. There's nothing that's really going on. So for me, I'm going to go. I do think Brighton will win. Like I said, I do expect them to go over a strong team because it's a good chance to get to the semi-final at Wembley. And I think their quality will shine through. I'm going to go 2-0. 2-0 to Brighton in that one. Grimsby might even score. But yeah, I'm going to go 2-0. I'm going to go 2-0 in that one. Big up Blue Terrier in the chat as well. Says hello, big up yourself. Spencer has gone 3-0 to Brighton. So an emphatic win for Brighton. Fair enough. Fair enough, mate. And then moving on to the last game. Manchester United versus Fulham. Now, obviously, this is a Premier League encounter. Now, this is an interesting one. The first load of times these two sides played, I think it was the first 3 or 4 games, they were all FA Cup, and Fulham actually done very well. I think they were unbeaten in all of them, but they were years ago. I think we're talking, I can't even remember, I think it was the 1800s or something, but just after. But yeah, obviously this one, United, obviously they are, them and City, obviously the favourites to go on and win this competition. Like I say, I do think it will be Man City. I could obviously see them two being in the final if they don't come across each other, if they both progress. Fulham, obviously doing very well in the Premier League, obviously trying to get a European spot. United, they're at home. I do think they'll progress. And the funny thing is, every single time they've progressed this year in the FA Cup, they've won 3-1. So I think I've got to go with it again, to be honest with you. 3-1 Manchester United. But it won't be... I think Fulham will play all right, but United will just take their chances, really. I think it'll be one of them, to be honest with you. So yeah, 3-1 to Manchester United is my prediction in that one. And your predictions, Spencer says almost went 3-1 for Brighton versus Grimsby. Fair enough, mate. 2-1 to the main. Yeah, fair enough. And Kenny says, yes, Tyler. Bayern City. I haven't even seen the draws, mate. I've been quite busy today. I can't lie. I haven't actually seen the Champions League draws. And I'll have a look at them now, to be honest, because obviously this stream has not been long at all. So yeah, I'll have a little look at them now. Yes, Tyler got not. Yeah, I thought it'd just help out, you know, when it says about the extra channel and that sort of thing. And it reminds people to smash a like and that. You'll probably see that comment in a minute because it should come up pretty much one after the other. But yeah, I'm going to have a look. I'm going to have a look at the Champions League draws. Bayern City, though, that's interesting because they're my, well, City are not one of my favourites, mate. I'll be honest. My favourites in Champions League are Real Madrid, Bayern, and then Napoli are a dark horse for me. So yeah, I know my laptop's just froze, but you can still hear me, which is good. Right, it should be back now. It should be back. Yeah, there you go. There's the don't forget to smash a like. Yeah, please do that if you haven't already. Champions League draw. Right, let's actually have a look because I haven't seen it at all. I'll have a look at the Europa League as well. Okay, so here we go. Bang, straight on like this. Nice. Don't even have to go on a website or anything. Big up Billy as well. Real Madrid, it's over before it starts. Real Madrid got Chelsea. Jeez, yeah, Chelsea are going out again to Real Madrid then, in my opinion. On a Wednesday, a Bristol fan punched me in the face. Flipping hell, jeez. Semi-finals of City. Yeah, I'm having a look now, mate. Oh, well, your opinion on the semis. What do you reckon? City, Bayern versus Madrid, Chelsea. Oh, no, you're telling me what? Okay, right, I get you. Benfica, Inter. Mate, do you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if Benfica went through, you know. These predictions might change nearer the time. Obviously, I will do predictions to them. I don't rate Inter that highly, to be honest with you. I knew they'd draw the other day. But then again, Porto are decent at home. Right now, I'm going to go Benfica, people. I can't lie. That might change. But right now, I'm just going to do quick fire predictions. Man City, Bayern. Now, by the way, I'm doing it over 2 legs. I'm going to go Bayern, mate. Second leg's going to be at Bayern. I'm going Bayern Munich, mate. Real Madrid, Chelsea, Real Madrid. They'll do what they did last season, I reckon. Just punish them. Milan, Napoli. Napoli, mate. Napoli have been exceptional this season, mate. I'm going Napoli. I can't lie. So, yeah, they're my teams I reckon will progress. So, for me, right now, I'm going to say Benfica, Bayern, Real Madrid, and Napoli. So, how would that be if Kenny said that? So, Bayern would play Madrid. Oh, my God. What a semi-final that is. I'm going to go Real Madrid if that was the case. And then AC Milan, Napoli, Benfica. Yeah, Napoli for me. Napoli for me would go through. So, flipping heck. Jeez. Imagine we win. Yeah, fair play if you do win. But then again, you're similar to Liverpool where you're mainly good in Europe. But again, this is Real Madrid, mate. That's why I don't think it will happen. So, yeah. Well, you never know, though. I might be wrong. Real Madrid looked pretty tough to beat, exactly. They were just toying with us in the second leg. Yeah, I only saw bits of it, and they were, to be honest. And he didn't even get fined. We got another Spanish side in Europa. Yeah, I'll have a look at that now, actually, as well. I think Madrid versus Bayern and Napoli versus Benfica, then Madrid win versus Napoli in the final. Yeah, I'd agree. I think that's exactly how I think, to be honest, Kenny. That's exactly how I think it's going to go. Because Napoli are my dark horses, if you even want to consider them like that. Anyway, let's have a look at the Europa League. And I'll have a quick look at the Conference League just to see who West Ham got. I don't really look at the others, to be honest. If Madrid lose El Clasico, then they only have to see how to play for Chelsea. It's not looking great. But yeah, Feyenoord, Roma. I'll go Roma because it's Jose Mourinho. Juventus, Sporting. Don't underestimate Sporting after that game yesterday, but I'd probably go Juventus, even though I don't rate Juventus like that. Man United, Seville. You got the team that's won it the most. I do think you'll progress, though. It won't be easy, but I do think you'll progress. Bayern, Union Saint. Yeah, apparently, who did that team beat in the previous one? Union Saint, however you say their other bit. It could be a shock, but I'll go Leverkusen. Roma, Feyenoord. I know that's a repeat. So, yeah, for me, I reckon Roma, Juventus, United, and Leverkusen go through. So then that would mean United versus Juventus. Geez, what semi-final that would be. Reckon you'd do it, though. And Roma versus Leverkusen. I'll go Roma because it's Jose Mourinho, mate. That would be United Roma. Jeez. Oh, mate, that would be interesting. I can't lie. They beat Union Berlin. Oh, fair enough then. So, yeah, I reckon I'll go United because I did say they'll win the Europa League. But it won't be easy if you played Roma, I don't think, especially Mourinho. So, yeah, there we go with that one. And then Conference League, let me just have a quick look. Ghent, West Ham. Ghent are no mugs. I swear they put up a good game against Liverpool a couple of years ago. I swear it's them. But yeah, West Ham should win that still. I can't lie. Basel, Nice. I don't really watch these sort of teams. I'll just say I'll go Nice. Florentina versus, I don't know who that is. Is that a Polish team, I think? I'll go Florentina. Anderlecht. Yeah, I'll go Anderlecht. So, yeah. So, yeah, there we go with that one. Roma, toughest side left. Yeah, exactly. Because it's Jose Mourinho, isn't it? Exactly. It's feel like 2 points off relegation in La Liga. Yeah, I think you'll do it. I think it'll be tight, but I think you'll do it, to be honest. I think you'll go on to win the whole thing. I think it'll be you, Roma final, but it won't be easy. But then again, they are different in Europe. Well, obviously, they have won the Europa League the most, but I think United will do it, to be honest. So, yeah, there we go. I reckon we're not buying out. You could do, but Bayern, other than Madrid, are my favourites. So, I'm going to say Bayern. Actually, I'm going to go Bayern. Plus, they got the second leg at their grounds as well. So, yeah, I think they'll do it. Straight past Fenerbahce and Feyenoord. It's got relegation battle. So, there we go with that one. But, yeah, there you go. There's my reaction to the draws as well. I didn't actually pay attention to them until now. I knew they were today, but like I said, I've been quite busy sorting all these streams out as well. Obviously, I've got 2 streams after this as well. So, yeah, make sure you do tune into them, please, if you can. But, yeah, that is where we're going to wrap up. Like I said, it hasn't been long at all, but there was only 4 games to predict in the FA Cup. Actually, what I'll do is get up my predictions so you can see them all in one. So, these were my predictions for the FA Cup this weekend. I've got Man City 2, Burnley 1. Sheffield United 2, Blackburn Rovers 1, Brighton 2, Grimsby Town 0, and Manchester United 3, Fulham 1. So, yeah, they are my predictions for the FA Cup. So, yeah, man, big up to everyone who's tuned in. Much appreciated, of course. Don't forget to smash a like if you haven't already to the channel. On the channel, sorry. Be much appreciated. So, yeah, Grimsby to Hull. Imagine. But yeah, we're currently on 9 likes. So like I said, don't forget to smash that like button if you haven't already. Do subscribe to the channel if you are new as well. That would be much appreciated. And yeah, I'll be back again just over half an hour for championship predictions. And then I'll be going live again at 7 for the Hatter Show with my dad. And because I'm going to have a speaking to with him, but because it is Luton's last game, obviously, before the international break, I'm going to see if he can do a match reaction tomorrow, and I'll do one as well as a vlog, because obviously I'm going to it. And yeah, we might do a pre-recorded player ratings as well. I'm going to see if he's up for that and then release that on Sunday. So yeah, we'll see what goes on with that one. But yeah, Kenny's predictions: City 4-0. 4-0. You don't reckon Burnley will put up a good game? Interesting. United 3-1, mate. United. That's last games you've progressed have been 3-1. So I'm going with it again, mate. Same as you. Brighton 3-1 Grimsby. I could see that. I've gone 2-0 instead. Sheffield United, Blackburn. It would be mad if Blackburn beat them. But like I said, for me, it's like, who wants it more? Who wants the league more? Who wants the day out at Wembley between them two? Because obviously they're both trying to fight to go up. And Blackburn had never beat them in the FA Cup at their ground. So that's why I say it'd be interesting. So yeah. And Kenny has just said an absolute madness. So yeah, that's where we're going to wrap it up, people. That is where we're going to wrap it up. Yeah, big up everyone that tuned in. And yeah, don't forget to smash a like, all of that. Make sure you do what Nightbot says as well. Subscribe to my extra channel if you haven't already. And yeah, smash a like, all of that. If you want to follow me across any of my socials, links to them are in the description. And I'll be back again just over half an hour now. So yeah, hopefully I'll see many of you on for that as well. So yeah, take care and peace.